No, it's not the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, as I'm sure many comments on the actual trailer are saying right now, but it's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, another new trailer, which of course, we are so excited for. Asian representation, baby, Pinoy pride, even though I'm not sure if there's any real Filipinos in this movie, but I'm gonna act like there is anyway. Guys, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched my interview with Margot Robbie and David Dastmalchian. I'm so overwhelmed by the love. Thank you guys so much. Wouldn't be in the position if it wasn't for all of you. But that's DC. Why are you guys talking about it? Because it's awesome.
Coexist in our fandoms. Jeez.
It's okay. Marvel Body Shot.
All I ever wanted was a normal life. My son lived 10 rings. Legendary power.
Ooh.
Show me you are strong enough to carry that.
Oh.
Nothing little.
So cool. So cool.
Start a new life. You can't outrun your destiny. I'm afraid of you.
Whoa.
Marvel Studios Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What happens
Some
when
new glimpses in here throughout. A lot of it is similar or familiar. Marvel Body Shot.
Yes.
Love how Simu Liu is actually like an insane martial artist, and but it's
So
like the other Marvel actors are like so insanely jacked,
ripped.
so insanely jacked and buff. He kind of reminds me of when I saw like Keanu Reeves without his shirt on in John Wick. I'm like, man, you're like the most lethal dude, but you don't rely on being the most cut person in the world. Like he's cut.
Like he's
cut.
You're definitely fit, but yeah, you can
It's not
tell
obnoxious.
you're not sitting there going, "What's gonna define my muscles the most in the mirror?"
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be agile. He's got to be loose. He's got to be
Absolutely.
fast, right? Loved it. But yeah, you actually get a lot of new shots here of, as we're coming through this, you get a lot of new shots here of the Mandarin as the, like, you're seeing a little bit more of how the rings actually operate. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like they move around in this, like, almost aerodynamic, fluid fashion. It's like in that last shot, you see him, like, go, psh. I don't really know what's going on in that ending moment where the rings are circling Shang-Chi. Maybe that is the final moment where it's like, fine, let's battle for the 10 rings. I want to be a freaking arrogant son about it? Fine, let's go. Let's go, because I don't think that the Mandarin really wants to hand off the 10. Why would the Mandarin actually want to hand off the 10 rings? He's got to have something sneaky going on. He's got to have something where he really has another trick up his 10 ring carrying sleeves. You know?
yeah, exactly. His exposed arms, but underneath the 10 rings is where the trick is. There's that one shot where they're all facing the lake and the sort of wall on the other side, and I think on one of Warren's most recent Shang-Chi videos.
Warren Cosmic Wonder.
Warren, our only channel that we cover on this channel, except for right now, when we're covering this TV spot. But he seemed to think that maybe part of what the Mandarin's plan might be is to bring in Shang-Chi because he might be the key to unlocking like the ancient city or something like that. You know, his mom, who we don't really see much of in this ad, but you know, like she's a mystic and there's all that stuff in the previous trailer about like his destiny and whatnot. So maybe, yeah, it's like he's not trying to bring him in for the family business. Maybe he's trying to use him to get to an even greater source of power.
I mean, that would just make the Mandarin that much more villainous. Of like, he really has no care for his son at all.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just trying to use his son's abilities in order to unlock something greater for him to reap the benefits of.
Yeah, and if you want to be a part of it with me, that's cool, but I'm not trying to hand this off to you or anything. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if in that shot, like maybe in order to, what you're talking about, where to cross, that's where, because it's not the dragon Fin Fang Foom, according to what a lot of comments were saying.
the Great Protector.
The Great Protector. Obviously, the dragon is at bare minimum, inspired by Fin Fang Foom. All right, I think we can all get on board with that. And so I'm wondering if that's part of the challenge to get across the water. At some point in the movie, he will have to level up or attain skills, or maybe find the bravado within him, the courage within him to face the dragon underneath the water. But the water is guarded. Like, in order to cross it, you gotta defeat the dragon.
Yeah, the great protector of the ancients.
This lake shot is giving us so much to think about.
Shot in the trailer.
It really is.
Yeah, from what you can imply. I mean, that's the fun part is you go in and now that, you're seeing also a lot of scenes from the previous full trailer just expanded upon with a few more shots. Like, you can start to infer how they link together.
I feel like our plot theories are mainly based off of, actual, like, structure and plot execution, and we're not going over, like, the most far-fetched theories. Like, I think what we're saying makes sense, and it could actually line up with what's going on in the film. I did like getting another line from Awkwafina, because I don't really feel like in the other trailers they've really showcased her personality all that much. Awkwafina Awkwafina's a great actress, actually. She's a wonderful actress, and she's hilarious. So you give her the right role, and it really does seem like, actually looking at this shot again of him, he is pretty good. Like, damn, those arms are pretty big.
No. He's definitely working out. He's just not necessarily focused on the aesthetic look of it only.
I'm wondering who all these people are that are, because the tournament sounded so secretive, right? And I thought it would be a little bit more along the lines of like an Enter the Dragon kind of tournament, where it's only like martial artists and exclusive. But when you look in the background here, you see all these people here in like business suits, some people who seem like casual attenders. They're all like, dealing with the money and stuff,
got, like,
placing
bet
bets.
And, this is how the Mandarin makes money.
I don't know if that's like the actual tournament, because then you got like the different landscapes, like for example the final shot where he is fighting with the Mandarin at the very end, which does not look like the kind of event where people would actually, this looks like it's probably that ancient city that the Mandarin was trying to unlock, and then Shang-Chi has to take him on. So I don't know if like this final fight is post tournament, the other part is maybe a thing where like underground criminals get access to that as well.
I was wondering about that. Maybe there is something where like that isn't the main tournament of the movie or something like that. Like, maybe it is like a lower level tournament that's open to people like Abomination. Like, maybe it is a place where like the criminal underworld comes to watch people of all varieties, powered or not, deck each other out.
But guys, this was a really cool trailer. Guys, what did you think about this? Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe, click that bell, hit that like button. Want to shout out some people who are pledged to one of our higher tiers over at Patreon. Joanna St. Louis,
Matthew Mensing,
Rug Cree,
SJ94,
Justin Martin,
Kayla Waters,
Rosie Bitey, Darth Yoda 66,
Ruby Dynamite,
Colin,
Philip J. Smith Jr.,
Smith, Jen,
Melanie Liblink,
Brittany Bierley,
Natalie Doran,
Arwen Rogier,
Chase Gardner,
Tiana H.
Ava Drazdikova.
I think I've discovered in this shout out that this is where all of our female subscribers are.
Yep, all of them, all 15 of them are here, and they want their names acknowledged.
Like, this is the most women we've ever shouted out. This is awesome.
You are the entire demographic of females who watch this channel, and we really, really appreciate you.
Thank you to all. And some of you have been pledged to our Patreon here for such a long time, and some of you guys are new. Either way, I really do appreciate the support immensely. Much love to all of you. Wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you.